Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about self-defense technique obscure sword. It teaches some important principles. First of all, we have to make sure we get the setup right with it. John, how about you? So one of the first things that we need to think about is the attack. It's quite common to see the attack coming from the rear, but it should actually be from the flank, over here. So as soon as he grabs, or I'm walking down the street and he grabs me, I take another step. It's called purposeful defiance. I purposefully defy him by taking another step. What's he going to feel?
Going forward.
He's going to like come here, right? Yeah. So when I take that step and he pulls me, what's going to happen? What's that principle called?
Torque.
Torque, but what am I using?
Borrowed force.
Borrowed force. When I catch him, right? Borrowed force. So I take my step and I load my hand, and this is where the name comes from, obscure sword. Can you see my hand?
No.
Can you see my hand?
Just, yeah. No way.
See? So, that's what we're going to do. We take the step, we purposefully defy, counter grab if you can, cock this hand. When he pulls, you see my center line is going right through the weakness of his stance. See? Okay? And my center line, my depth of my stance is behind the strike. So I step, he pulls, catch it, and then I'm going to drop. Okay? So the major power principle that we're using with this is what? Torque. Torque, right? My hips, we take out the borrowed force. If I just turn and I hit him, okay? Torque. And that's going through the dimension of width. Okay, so we have three dimensions. We have height, width, and depth. Torque goes through width. What principle do we use for height? Marriage of gravity, gravitational marriage. So if I do this and I drop my weight, see, it's a lot more effective. Because my body weight's going with the strike. And the final one, of course, is depth. So, which is horizontal backup mass. So it's this, my body weight behind, pushing in that way, behind the strike. So those are the three major power principles, and they go through the three dimensions of height, width, and depth. Okay? Getting back to this, side flank attack, step forwards, defy, get your check, cock your hand. As soon as he pulls, boom, hit him straight right onto the throat. Probably enough to finish the job if you did it right, don't you think? His windpipe would be pretty traumatized. Followed up by front kick to the groin. Another nasty target, right? The other thing is with this, is that everything goes right down the center line. It's driving right through him. So you don't want to be sloppy with what you're doing. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good crisp basics, make it strong, connect with the principles, connect with the geometry from that universal pattern, that beautiful pattern. Make sure you're getting all the geometry right in the engineering. Okay? And that's when you start to develop the power in your Kenpo. Okay? Alright, let's get back to it then. Thank you.